Previously on Dream Daddy.
Oh.
I've never seen him make a mistake. Where to? You'll see. Oh, will I? Will I? Ooh. Wait here. I'll be right back. Sextor. Please, Sextor. Wine bottles. Fuck you. Just needs to be edible and in my mouth in the next 5 minutes. Like her dill. And so it continues. I just noticed Hugo. This is Hugo, right? Hugo has this particular thing about his eyes. But I could be highlighting, I don't know. Dream Daddy. Yep. Hello guys, welcome back. When lifting weights, use proper form and a full range of motion. I don't know if you guys have seen me squat, but actually you guys haven't. This isn't my other channel. At any rate, we're back to Dream Daddy. Sorry I've been gone so long. There's just a lot going on. Like, I had to stick with enrollment and dealing with a friend's business, which I'm asking you guys to like. I'll put a link in the description and the iCard at the top right corner because, god damn it, guys, I'm asking so little of you. You could have done this at least. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters and a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Wait, it said earlier at the loading screen, acceptance something? Amanda? She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kinda busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yes!
Yes! Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Para, please! I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for her teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable.
Huh?
I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
Yeah!
I got in! Oh! I got in! She tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Aw, congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Aw. Oh, look at her smile. Cheeky little... I have such a great daughter. I wish I could have a great daughter when I get old. Ugh. Wait, I did not read that, fuck. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want. Wherever. Amanda and I walk to the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. I would not mind that, actually. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
Yes!
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID in. Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Didn't I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? Where do I get that? Fuck me. But I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. Her enthusiasm. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommates are gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no. I'm just kidding, we didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent the semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough and sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Alright!
Oh, they They let you have animals in dorms if you get a note saying you need one? I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit, or maybe a snake? Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit though? Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited, I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know I had to talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay, wow, she went really depressed there. I promise I'll try harder. To pat her on the back. I think I can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays. There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh god. Oh Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. We're all grown up now and you're such a good person. I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop, you're gonna make me cry too. It's too late. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. Pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. This game's really sweet. I fucking love the writing.
You've got dads.
Oh, I have to choose again? Really? Why do you make me do this? Can I date another person? You know what, let's just focus with Robert. I'll date the other people at another route. When the internet gains sentience and decides to destroy us all, you'll know it'll be the information against us, right? We could do it in the alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Was it Giacomo? I trusted Giacomo. Whistle while you work. Yes, bitch, work! Drink a full glass of water in the morning to help wake up. Nothing can beat reading in print. Look guys, I'm really happy that you guys enjoy me playing this, but I expected a bit more of a reaction when I started playing Dream Daddy, but I guess you guys have other YouTubers into it. But I really hate that you guys only focus on me for Bachikoi. It's kinda upsetting actually. It's kinda discouraging that that's the only worth I've got. It's a good thing I've supported Black Monkey Pro with the other projects. Nico-kun and, what was that other one? Nico-kun and, Full Service, yeah, those two. When they come out, I'm gonna play it, and I hope you guys can support me then. Actually, I hope you can support me in my other series too. You know why? Because I work really, really hard for them. And it's just upsetting seeing my work go to waste. It's really... I don't know. It happens. And Dream Daddy is lagging. I have no idea what's going on. Fuck. I hope it's still recording, that's all I'm hoping for. Holy shit. Okay, I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times and Dadbook says he hasn't even read them. I haven't even seen him come out of his house actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this'll produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point I know he's not messaging me back anytime soon. That tends to happen. I tend to panic when I try to message friends and people I want to hang out with. Oh yeah, I have a date with a Japanese guy. Not a date. A swimming pool date where it's just us. Oh my god, it's a date. Ah! But I have one later. We're gonna swim because I suggested it to him. He's a foreign exchange student. But let's skip that. I'm not gonna talk about my hot football aspiring shit motherfucker. Oh, fuck me. I linger in the kitchen. I'm all caught up on work. The house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't like to multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's a piece of pie. I'm making a pie. Ah man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist on my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? This game's lagging a bit. I think it might be my running apps. Ah! What do I do? I have no idea what to do. It's salt. I think it's salt. You have... Wait. Almond X... Why am I being scientific about this? No one cares. Oh, it's salt. Duh. It's just a pinch of salt to bring out the natural sweetness of the cherries. Aren't they tart, soury? Oops, I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Amanda's going to be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat in the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops! What smells like pie in here? It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Hey, yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an objective-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? Oh my god, wait. Can I just save? Fuck this. Amanda, I have a terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder, an aspiring astronaut, and bank robber. The lifestyle's calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. The pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Well, I appreciated the years we spent together, but a trade-up is a trade-up. Remember me when you're kicking your feet up in Ibiza. Ibiza? Ibiza? Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. Wait a few minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird to you? Oh. That's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. Was it art when you accidentally bake a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? What? Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Panda. I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. The cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. Oh, just Amanda takes a bite. What's wrong? Is it not good?
Oh no.
Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of the roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. Sorry for doubting you. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right, the pie is pretty incredible, as it always is. I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we as a society should have a little more respect for fathers as a whole.
Whoa!
Dad, your sleeve is on fire. Return to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. When did I get fire on my sleeve? Clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my word jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner, I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, so we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb to bed. Still nothing from Robert. Hope he's okay. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Mac. Hey, Mac. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. What is that? I just got on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. He's at the driveway. Really? I open my door to try to figure out what's going on. Hey? I wanna hang? I was kinda sleeping. That's no fun. Come hang out. He reminds me of my... Okay. Real talk, guys. I actually know a daddy as a classmate. He's really cute. I'm not... But yeah, he dragged me out every now and then. But he never drove up to my house. But he dragged me out when he could. Actually, right now he owes me, $50. 60. Sorry. Oh my god, I'm a sucker for the asshole. But he's a sweet, hot asshole. But he's also taken, so that's not gonna help. Anyway, I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have to be anywhere in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Right, 1 second. I run inside and throw on my good going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. The way you're moaning, Robert, please. I jump into the passenger seat of this old pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarettes packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car and we drive out the cul-de-sac. You like Tom Waits? Oh! I love... Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the windows. We drive together in silence. So, where are we going? Robert doesn't respond. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I've gotten myself into, it looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does, but there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. What the fuck do I say? Nothing? He likes quiet, so... I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. Are you gonna take me to a hot, nice, warm cabin to warm me up? I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. We're watching the star! I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. Oh my god, this is fucking romantic. This is like those high school romance shits. Fuck me in the bed of your car. Yep. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to masturbate. What?
Oh.
I'm kidding. What's wrong with you?
Hey.
No, I don't mind. This is my little spot where I come to think. I don't mind that too. It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. Really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. It glints in the moonlight and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh yeah, I just figured out my new title for this Let's Play. I mean, for this episode. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh, please don't stab me. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either.
Hey.
Robert takes the knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Ow! I breathe an audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Did you think I was gonna stab you just now? What? No! Hate to break it to you, but I did, in fact, bring you out here to harvest your organs. Do I play along or laugh? I'm not sure which is better. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years, I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times. That's how I operate. Nothing gets past you, huh? Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. He's so cute! Have you ever whittled before? Honestly, no. What do you mean by that? Well, I just thought that you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check.
Oh.
Mac, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. Honestly, I want to carve something out of wood. My friends do. Well, they have... There's this, they have a grinder that's for engraving and shit. I kind of want to get into that. Also, at Fine Arts, I have so many friends at Fine Arts, oh my god. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. However, because I've gotten to know you for some time and have come to think of us as friends, I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground, perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. The most important thing to remember is while whittling is to cut with the grain, not against it. If you cut against the grain, the wood is gonna splinter. Isn't the most important thing safety? No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. Doesn't make sense. What you do when you don't have to will determine where you'll be when you can't. Always bring a war chest.
Knife that wood.
What? No! No! I have no idea what's supposed to happen. That's a good start. What is it? I have no idea. Good luck riding with that. You made a highly dangerous weapon. Tell me about this one. I should put that in my first aid kit. Never know when you might need a tongue depressor. It's a popsicle stick. How am I getting these blocks of wood? What the fuck is that? What's the story here? You realize that you could have just picked your teeth with the knife. No. Is something supposed to happen? I can make a circle! What the fuck is that? And that's just fine. Personal whittling progress. What the fuck just happened? Good old Louisiana. Beautiful place. Got stabbed there once, you know? Or was it Kentucky? This is kind of fun. The stories are fun. This gameplay's kind of... I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I didn't expect this in my life. Interesting. What is it? Chopstick. It's a stick. Okay, this is pretty big. What am I making? That's a swan. Nice work. You made the meanest bird. Is this gonna get progressively bigger? Whoa, when did my art skills get so good? Pony unicorn. Beautiful handiwork, what do you call it? Sir Horsington the Brave. And brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. Beautiful gift for Amanda. Ah. Laserdisc is clearly the superior digital video format. Always bring a war chest. What's a war chest?
Oh.
Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wood carving. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. He finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket again. Jesus, how many stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rummaging around his car. He comes back a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and swipes a bit of antiseptic into the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. You okay? Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. It's oddly touching and a little sexy? I guess I'm a real whittler now.
Oh.
That you are. Be careful though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood?
Oh.
Cryptids. Tons of them out there, you know? Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah, this town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself. Or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in this city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. Ever hear of the Dover Ghost? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude. Betsy gets to pee wherever she wants. All good stuff. Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. Gets a little late and we set up camp. But it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing, nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure I can quite describe it. I know something, is watching us. Betsy though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know what I should be too. That I should be too. And then I see it, in the distance. A man. But if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it, it just looked wrong. Big, arms too long for its body. Black eyes. Just stood there and stared at me. Then, it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone. Into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. You're lying. Okay, you're full of shit. You think I'm lying? Robert pulls out his wallet and shows me a picture of a beautiful pit bull. Tell that to Betsy. They say that if you listen closely on quiet nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover Ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right? I was messing with you, up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see where the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away, I barely can make out a shape. It looks human, but it's dragging something. Do you see that? We should go. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl away, back onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What? What's that?
Whoa.
The Dover Ghost, I guess. I chuckle nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife preserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. Whoa, we sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. You're doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette.
Hey.
Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think.
Hey.
He stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all of the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's a great many of them. But there was always a light at the end of the tunnel. Something I held on to that kept me going.
Hey.
But there's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. I'm glad you told me. It must have taken a lot for you to want to tell somebody this. You're a mysterious guy, Robert. You don't have to be. Do you ever wish you were a better father? I think about it for a second. All the time. You can read all the parenting books you want, but nothing will ever prepare you for raising a child. There's so much stuff I regret or wish that I could have done better, but I don't have the answers. I don't know if anyone does. It's funny. I look at you and your relationship with your daughter and it seems perfect. It isn't. At least you're there for her. I stare out the window at the blur of passing trees. I just hope I'm a better father to my kid than my dad was to me. What did your dad do? It's more about what he didn't do. He was quiet, stoic. Don't think he ever once told me that he loved me. He cared more about his work than he ever did about me or my mom. Do you hate him? No, I used to, but after I became a parent, I just kind of feel bad for him. He missed out on my whole childhood. When I think about all the happiest moments in my life, they're all with Amanda and Alex. And he just wasn't there. It hurt like hell when I had to leave him to die in that Belarusian prison.
Whoa.
What? I turn and smile at him. No, he's retired in Florida with my mom. We go there every Christmas. We both break out into laughter. He pats me on the shoulder. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. As I'm about to close the passenger door, I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. Robert smirks, then pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. Oh, Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting.
Yeah.
You know, the Mothman is bullshit, right? Amanda, Lang... You know what? It's fine. I think about the conversation I had with Robert in the car as Amanda starts walking towards her room. Hey, Amanda? She stops. I love you. It's weird when you say it outright and sincerely like that, but I love you too. Night. I chuckle to myself, then finally decide to go to bed. Is this the end of the date? Date complete!
Uh-oh, where'd my pants go?
Oh, wow, this is so good. Well, since I finished that date, that's where I'm gonna wrap it up for here, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed my content, leave a like and subscribe. And please, I'm inviting you all to like my friend's Facebook page. It's the ADMPH. I'm gonna include a link in the description and in this iCard at the top right corner of the screen. So make sure to check it out, and I'll see you next time. And I have a surprise for you next week. Hopefully it pulls through, depending on the other person I'm gonna work with. And yes, it's gonna be a paired Let's Play. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.